welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I'm doing another little mini canvas. This is part of the 4 that I created for a family event this summer, and I'm trying to get a gradation from white to dark blue. It's really hard for me to work this small. I don't know about you guys, but small fine details I'm not so good at. So it will take a little bit of effort to get this blended, I think. So I'm cleaning the blue out of my brush so I can get some white on there and maybe get this to blend out a little bit. And there's still blue on my brush. Oh well, we'll just keep going. It's not horrible. All of these mini canvases sort of have a ocean, seaside-ish sort of theme. This one is no exception. If you saw the last one, you probably caught a glimpse of this one at the end, because I only have one photo of all 4 of them before I took them to the family reunion and they were sold for a fundraiser. Yeah, so I didn't think about getting like multiple photos of everything. I don't know why. It's not like I didn't film the making of them. Anyways, I'm just getting blue around the edges so that it'll all be sort of flow together. And yeah, mixing with my paintbrush because that's what I like to do. Just kind of blending those edges a little bit. Making a bigger mess than I had before, maybe. I want that to look like the sun. So I want it white. And I am using the Hippie Crafter acrylic paints. If you're interested in those, I have a bunch of videos on the Hippie Crafter paints. And I have a link to their website down below. Alright, so now I am putting a mountain, or an island, perhaps, in the background. Not too dramatic, just a little bit of interest for the background. And I wanted to get a straight horizon line, so I thought doing this with the card would give me a straight line, but it didn't even leave a mark. There it kind of leaves a little bit of a mark. Then I decide I'll go in with the paintbrush. I've got a guideline, so we'll work with that. I have a tendency to not have straight horizons, so I needed a guide. Does it look like water yet? So yeah, this summer I went up to Whidbey Island for our family reunion. We go up there every couple of years. So much fun up there, it's so pretty. The weather was really good. Had sunny days most days, a little fog in the morning. Come home to lots of heat. I think now it's raining everywhere. We're getting a little bit of a rain, but our neighbors, north and south, are getting flooding. I'd like a little more rain my way, but not flooding. I'm still trying to make that look like water. Alright, So I let it dry, and then I'm drawing on, hopefully it will look like a dolphin in the end. I'm using my Posca pen, but it's not flowing very well, so I'm just dipping the tip into a little puddle of the paint from it. I'm just creating an outline, and I will paint that in. So I'm adding a little bit of gray to my blue, and trying to figure out the best way to hold this little canvas to paint. I know his nose and face doesn't look correct now, but it gets a little bit better, I promise. I don't think it's the paint. I really do think it's me. I have a hard time getting the paint to lay down where I want it to. Like, it doesn't come off the brush. Do any of you have that trouble? What am I doing wrong? I mean, I do thin it with a little bit of water. Sometimes I've thinned it with mediums. But, yeah. It's always such a struggle. And it's more noticeable when it's something small like this. I guess I'm advertising Dickie's barbecue pit. Is there even any Dickies around anymore? And that was a frequent purchaser card, whatever, that I used to use before that Dickies went away. And now I use it to scrape things. It's part of my art supplies. His head's looking a little bit better. Maybe. Staring at it, trying to figure out how to make it look right. If you haven't seen my other little miniature painting, I will link it down below in case you're interested. It's some sailboats. And as always, I'll have a photo of the group of 4 at the end in case you're interested in seeing. Well, you'll get to see what the sailboats look like, so you can see if you want to see how I did it. So I need to figure out how to get that dolphin not to disappear. So I'm adding a little white under there. Usually I would just draw black lines around everything. Then you can see it all. But I was trying not to do that this time. Put his little flipper back in. Is it a flipper? Fin? I don't know. I'm watching this going, I don't remember what I do next. See how the paint just doesn't come off the brush? So annoying. Drawing is so much easier than painting. Unless it's abstracts, which for Art Joy of Sharing, we're doing Abstract August. I should try doing some of those. Maybe little abstract paintings. If I keep looking at it, keep trying to figure out what'll make it look better. So I think this is the last thing I do is add some white to make it look like he's splashing out of the water. And there we go. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.